stalled. In comparison to the legislature and the executive, what the judiciary can deliver in the realm of socio-economic rights is limited. Courts cannot build better health infrastructure or directly supply oxygen. Neither are they functionally bound to. Courts often lack the expertise and resources to decide social rights issues. What they can do is to ask tough questions to the executive, implement existing laws and regulations, and hold the executive accountable in various aspects of healthcare allocation. In Paramanand Katara versus Union of India within bracket 1989, the Supreme Court underlined the value of human lives and said that the right to emergency medical treatment is part of the citizens' fundamental rights. As such, constitutional courts owe a duty to protect this right. In the face of a de facto COVID-19 health emergency, the High Courts of Delhi, Gujarat, Madras and Bombay, among others, have done exactly that. They considered the pleas of various hospitals for oxygen supply. The Gujarat High Court issued a series of directions, including for laboratory testing and procurement of oxygen. The Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court was constrained to hold night sitting to consider the issue of oxygen supply. It directed immediate restoration of oxygen supply that had been reduced from the Bhilai steel plant in Chhattisgarh. The Delhi High Court directed the central government to ensure adequate measures for the supply of oxygen. It cautioned that we might lose thousands of lives due to lack of oxygen. On April 22, the Supreme Court took suo motu cognizance of the issue in redistribution of essential supplies and services during pandemic. It said, quote open, prima facie, we are inclined to take the view that the distribution of these essentials, services and supplies must be done in an even-handed manner according to the advice of the health authorities, quote close, and asked the central government to present a national plan. In addition, it issued an order asking the state governments and the union territories to, quote open, so cause why uniform order, quote close, should not be passed by the Supreme Court. This court thus indicated the possibility of transfer of cases to the Supreme Court, which it has done on various occasions before. Under Article 139A of the Constitution, the Supreme Court does have the power to transfer cases from the High Courts to itself if cases involve the same questions of law. However, what make the court's usurpation disturbing are two well-founded observations regarding its contemporary conduct. One, the court has been indifferent to the actions and inactions of the executive even in cases where interference was warranted, such as the internet ban in Kashmir. Two, where effective remedies were sought, when activists and journalists were arrested and detained, the court categorically stayed aloof. It acted as if its hand were tied. Lawyers will find it difficult to recall a significant recent case of civil liberty from the court where tangible relief was granted against the executive, except for rhetorical statements on personal liberty. Now let us see outlines of this word. See this realm of socio-economic. It means realm means क्षेत्र, दायरा, realm means क्षेत्र और दायरा. realm of socio-economic means सामाजिक आर्थिक का दायरा. See the outlines of this word. Realm of socio-economic. Realm of socio-economic. Next, oxygen. See the outlines of this word. Oxygen. Oxygen. Or we can also write like this, oxygen. But we prefer this, oxygen. We can also write like this, O2. Next, procurement. Procurement means achievement, acquirement. Its synonyms is achievement and acquirement. See the outlines of procurement. Procurement. Synonyms is achievement, acquirement. Next, constrained. Constrained means helpless, मतलब मजबूर हो जो, उसे बोलते हैं constrained. Constrained. See the outlines of this. Constrained. Constrained. Synonyms is helpless, obligate, unassisted. Next, usurpation. Usurpation. See the outlines of this word, usurpation. Usurpation. It means kidnapping. Kidnapping, अपहरण. Another synonyms is spoiler, spoliation, abduction, deprivation. Another is dispalement. Next, rhetorical. Rhetorical means decorative, जोर शोर का दिखावा, मतलब चमक धमक. Rhetorical. See the outlines of this word. Rhetorical. Rhetorical. H hovering हो जाएगा. Rhetorical. Synonyms is decorative. Decorative. Effusive. जोर शोर, चमक धमक. Next, journalist. See the outlines of this word. Journalist.